Mabuhay, everyone! To all our listeners, aspiring international students and dreamers, hi there! Idlis here. Welcome to Truly Talks. For our first episode, I want to begin with my own story. This is your sign to study abroad. My 13-year-old self would never believe me if I told her that one day she would study, graduate, and build a life abroad. My journey started after I finished senior high school. At that time, gusto ko talagang pumunta abroad para mag-work. Pero minor pa ako noon, kaya nag-college muna ako. I took accountancy and honestly, it was my first love. After finishing my first year, we had a battery exam. Kapag pumasa ka, you could continue to the next year of the accountancy program. I passed the exam. But around that same time, tumawag ang agency and asked me if I was interested in studying and working abroad. I had just turned 18, and even though I didn't know exactly what would happen, I said yes. I prayed for guidance and everything, and my application process went smoothly. For me, it was an answered prayer. Fast forward to 2023. I graduated with a bachelor's degree in industrial engineering and management. And recently, I also finished my master's degree in mechanical engineering. Looking back, it sounds exciting, but the journey was not easy. Working while studying is already difficult, but doing it while living abroad is even harder. Back home, no matter how tiring your day is, you have your family waiting for you. May makakausap ka, may yayakap sa'yo, at may magpapaalala sa'yo kung bakit kailangan mo magpatuloy. But when you live abroad, homesickness can suddenly hit you. I still remember my first night after work. I was so tired that I cried myself to sleep. I kept thinking, did I make the right decision? It also took me a while to adjust to eating dinner alone without feeling sad. Back home, family rule namin na sabay-sabay kumain ng dinner. Kaya noong mag-isa na lang ako sa table, doon ko talaga naramdaman kung gaano kalayo ang home. There were days when I felt tired, lonely, and unsure of myself. But one of the things that helped me move forward bravely was praying. Whenever I prayed and attended worship services, I was reminded that I was never alone. Little by little, I adjusted. I became stronger, more independent, and more grateful. And now, when I look back at everything, the long days, the sacrifices, the homesickness, and the tears, I can say that it was all worth it. I am now living one of my answered prayers. So, to every young dreamer listening, your journey may not look exactly like mine. You may feel scared, uncertain, or unprepared. But sometimes you just need the courage to say yes to an opportunity. Study hard, prepare yourself, pray for guidance, trust the process. Your dream may take time and the journey may not be easy, but do not give up on the life you have been praying for. Maybe this is your sign to take the first step. Thank you to all our listeners for joining me in the first episode of Truly Talks. I always end this podcast with live life with no regrets, be brave.